Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. I call upon our beloved Creator of heaven and earth and all that's in between to give me clear, concise divine guidance that serves His highest good. It is so. We are now vibrating at the frequency of absolute conscious awareness. It is so. I've been asking our beloved Creator, what's His name? You know? And then I remember the time. You said about 2008 there was a song, maybe T-Pain and all that, Limmy D, all of them, they were just rocking the charts. Then there was this one song that says, I'm the mother with the S on my chest. And then that's how I know our beloved Creator's name is Shiva. Oh, this level, I'm working things up. So, our Pa is real. I see Him, I hear Him. Our Pa is our Father, Abba, Allah, the Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between. And I have had the opportunity to see Him many times, and I asked, like, how do I get to see this? And then it was those with pure hearts. But I got His heart. He gave it to me, but I was like this before I got it. Something. So, we're in the time of knowing. We're not in the time of duality, of is it, isn't it? We are in the time of absolute truth. And it took, I don't know how long, for us to get here. They always gift you. Where do you think you get your gifts and talents from? Do you think it's genetic? Do you think you got it from your mother or father? Anyway, the way I came to all this information as Kalki, who I was in a previous lifetime, I don't know how many years ago, in India, it required great discipline, great emotional mastery, intellectual mastery. Because with that comes command over the body, because the mind controls the body. And then I underwent all this discipline, and I can share these visions and things with you as accurately as possible, because this is a position of trust. I can't add to it nor take away from it. Okay, so I'm grateful now that I'm disciplined, and proposal wants to help you. I think that your discipline is now bringing in like-minded people also on this path. Now, I'm just looking at this. It's a gift to be able to see our beloved Creator. It is like the most amazing thing to see the throne of our Creator for the first time. Can you imagine your heart stopping and racing simultaneously? To get there is a gift. Out of chaos comes order. Immediately I can see your knowledge of our beloved Creator and your discipline. Because where you find the order first is in yourself, and then that is emitted outwardly. And where we get this order is from observing our beloved Creator. How does He do it? Because that's a sign how we do it. Out of chaos comes order. Your standards are rising. Well done. You have greater self-mastery now. Because we are in absolute truth. That's why you can see yourself clearly now. And to exercise this discipline is becoming easier because you are certain about it. Before it was just faith, 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 but now you can see for yourself. We are already masterpieces. You're made in the image and likeness of our beloved Creator, and He is soul, and He is perfect. And you are soul, therefore you are perfect. So you are already a God and a goddess. Now, at the throne of our Creator, we know everything, right? Because He is all knowing. But when we enter into different planes, like we are on the material plane, we seem to be uncertain as to what we are or whose we are or why. But we're actually testing divine knowledge through experience, because it's one thing to know what an orange tastes like, and it's another thing to actually bite into it and savor. So, wow, we are already masterpieces, visionary, glowing. This is what happens when you remember who you are. This is the most this natural thing to bloom from this type of discipline and this type of self-control. Divine order. I just love how the cards came out today because it's very aligned. You see, our beloved Creator is our teacher. We don't get teaching outside of ourselves. It's from the inside outward. So you are excellently executing divine order because you're putting in the work, the time, the energy, the effort. Not everyone is on this path. They claim to be on the path, but it reveals that they didn't pass any of the tests our Creator set for them. And the test wasn't to see whether you pass or fail. It was just to measure, do you finish what you start, how much discipline do you have, etc. Divine order. Our beloved Creator is bringing new people into your life. I said something like this: your discipline is bringing these types of people in. Now, when you're on this path, you don't really have much time for people because your downloads are it's like 24/7. There are 844 of you because I've seen you. I told you I get to see things, right? And then I painted you. Let's see. I painted you. And then I counted you. That's why I know. So, our beloved Creator is telling you that He can see that you can see Him. And it's a gift. It's a gift you got. Now, there are many fake wannabe divinely anointed and appointed, and disrespecting the sacred divine led to the eternal condemnation. It's just physics. And you are a person who is not only disciplined and seeking the truth, but you are trustworthy too. Because integrity is important on this path. Because we are like vessels or channels for our beloved Creator to send His divine instruction to us, through us, and to His children. Our beloved Creator, and it's not easy. It's actually difficult, but beautiful. Literally out of this world. Our beloved Creator, thank you for giving us your pure spirit. I just love the way the cards came out today. They seem to be aligning more. What more? Is there anything to say? I told you. You see the discipline you exercise, the self-control you exercise, bringing order first within yourself, and now as an example, you lead others to that truth. Your Creator's gifting you. These are your gifts. Because you are trustworthy. Our Creator's spirit is high integrity, honesty, love, but great discernment. And I've observed that though he has a lot of patience, a time did come when he stopped that, and then a new time came in, etc., etc. Even if it took him, I don't know how long. Our beloved Creator, what is in the conscious mind? The time came when his patience ran out. Or I won't say his patience ran out. The time came, and then he did this. So there are actually three worlds. The great, which is us, the divine brotherhood of man, the grateful, who are those on mercy, and the ungrateful, those who imitated being divinely anointed and appointed for economical gains or status or whatever it is that motivates them. Because disrespecting the sacred divine led to the eternal condemnation. Also, they don't know that they're in it because they were full of deception and delusion. That is now their reality. Divine self-mastery. You're not certain that you have this. Sometimes you doubt it, right? And you're putting in all the work. But look into yourself. Do you see that you are more in command over your time, your energy, your effort, your feelings, your actions, your thoughts? Are you resonating more with this now? Because it's not as though we get to like we're always evolving, ever learning. So you have to acknowledge the stages and the phases that you do master. But our Creator said, you're doing a great job, and that He gave you this gift. Because it is a gift, it is sacred. That's why what kind of person would in their sane mind think that they could capitalize on that? Iniquity. And the first God to fall out. And here you are. Immediately I'm thinking divine self-mastery implies integrity. So any imposter kind of shot themselves in the foot, but permanently. I'm feeling that perhaps you were very self-critical, like your own harshest critic, but that you've changed from that because you put in the hard time, right? The discipline, the time, the energy, the effort, and you mastered yourself substantially because our Creator is saying your standards are rising. And that's why He could give you this gift so that you are His vessel for divine guidance. Alright? So now you can exhale, relax. We are here. We are here. Now, when you invade the sacred divine, say like illegal surveillance and stealing intellectual property and this and that and that. If you were here with divine favor, direct contact with our beloved Creator, then it's fine. then it's like a gift for you is to teach you this. It's to teach you this. But if you're from Mercyville or Kansville, then it's a crime. It is just what it is. Because our beloved Creator uses every weapon formed against us to return to them, but to serve us. That's just cosmic design. That's why you need to be very intelligent to be able to understand what you see. You know how to hold your ground. 12 billion can come against you. And then you know it is true when you tell them, well, there's more of us than of you. So, our beloved Creator, what happened in the recent past? Cosmic adventures with permanent consequences. Our beloved Creator, what happened in the recent past? You mastered your emotions. They came for you, right? You said, well, don't try a G. And they came. But you stood in your discipline. You said, I didn't need to be here if there was order. Our beloved Creator, you lovely. Thank you that we are greatness. What can we expect? Our beloved Creator, just give me one card, please. Victory. Double victory. One thing about our Creator, if He says so, it is so. New earth. Do you know that our beloved Creator actually gives us planets? But if we put in this work, because when we are in full command of ourselves, then we are in a position of trust to rule and reign. With great self-discipline. That's why how can a bowser that is now stealing ever think they could attain that? But now they are eternally excluded from evolving beyond their current worlds, because there are 3 worlds. So, what is in the environment? Our beloved Creator, our beloved Creator. In the environment, they backstab themselves. They are defeated by their own actions because cosmic law says the action of the actioner condemned or liberated the actioner. They did it to themselves. Hopes and fears. It's a great responsibility. Excuse me. To have others' welfare literally in your hand, right? But when we constantly seek our beloved Creator's guidance, then we make peace with the fact that those were their actions and that we respect free will. So the law is very objective. However, our beloved Creator is subjective, but the access to Him now is cut off. One part completely, the other part just mercy. Our beloved Creator, what is the outcome? A surprise. Our beloved Creator is giving the victory now. But divine law is very interesting, and you have to have a great degree of intelligence to be able to interpret it correctly. But when I see something like this, I just think Our beloved Creator is full of delightful surprises. But for us it will seem so because the victory is ours. But for those in merciful, hope for the best, and those in Kansville, they reap, they never reap. They never reap. They'll put in all the hard work for like imitating the divine, right? But they'll never attain their goals. Even if they never sleep again, ever. Because our beloved Creator excluded them. Because it's only for the divine brotherhood of man. And this is divine order. We leveled up 3 times. But now He created the environment where you can now guide others in a position of leadership into truth and through truth without it being ego-based or ill-intentioned or being manipulated. And it is just what it is along the end of Corona. Thank you, beloved Creator, for your brilliance. Thank you for revealing yourself to me and that I can share it with the divine brotherhood of man. And thank you that on the physical plane we can see who is reaping what, where, when, and how. And we also know why. Thank you for that gift of divine discernment. Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.